Hi friends! This week I'm trying another craft kit. This time it's a screen printing kit I got at Five Below. I honestly don't have high hopes for this kit, but it's worth a try. The kit comes with 4 stencils, the pieces to make a mesh screen, a squeegee thing, and 3 colors of ink. Before I got started with anything else, I went through and popped out all the little pieces in the stencils. I don't think this video can accurately convey how satisfying this was. Then I put together the mesh screen. The directions said to lay the mesh over the larger loop, then put the smaller loop back in and tighten it. Then you need to pull the edges of the mesh until it's tight and there are no wrinkles. This was a struggle. If I pulled too hard, the inside loop popped out. If I didn't pull enough, there were still wrinkles. I know this kit was cheap, but we're only on the first step. Next, the kit said, with the screen face up, to put the stencil on backwards. Then put masking tape all around where you don't want ink. Then flip the screen back over so it's face down. The stencil should be facing the right way now. I don't think it actually really matters with the stencil that I chose. The directions say to test it on a piece of paper first, so I taped the screen down so that it wouldn't move. The screen doesn't really lay flat on the paper, there's still a gap, so I'm not sure if that's going to affect anything. The directions say to pour out a line of paint at one side of the stencil, and then drag it across with the squeegee. This paint isn't actually very pourable. It's sort of got the consistency of jelly, so I ended up using a paintbrush to scoop a little pile out. The squeegee at least seemed to work the way it's supposed to. The test on the paper seemed to come out okay. So the next thing I wanted to try was using multiple colors. I decided to use a cheap canvas board to test this. Using the same stencil, I did each of the 3 colors. I let the canvas dry in between and washed the screen and stencils between colors. I did give up on the squeegee a few times and just used the brush. It didn't really seem to make a difference. For some reason, parts of the blue and pink section came out sort of weird and bubbly. I don't actually know why, but the instructions say that you can take a small paintbrush and fill in any open areas, so I assume I could fix this pretty easily. But I was too excited to try it on an actual shirt, so I didn't do that. I decided I wanted to go with this rainbow stencil and make a sort of pattern all over the front of the shirt. I didn't even bother with the squeegee. And eventually, I gave up on the screen altogether. I still used the mesh, but I just taped it to the stencil. This probably wouldn't work for bigger designs, or something that costs more than $5, but I didn't see much of a difference. Here's all the rainbows done. And I just noticed during editing that I missed a blue stripe right in the center of the shirt. Hang on while I fix that. Whew, okay. I decided that this shirt wasn't colorful enough, and painting with this stuff seems to work fine, so I'm going to paint the sleeves and the collar. Here it is finished, and I'm going to insert a clip after I've washed it. What the heck? Where did all the color go? It just ghosted right off of there.
Excuse me, are you in there? Give me my rainbows back.
I'm straight grumpy now. The design wasn't perfect, but I really liked it. I was super excited to wear it. Now it just looks like I spilled yogurt on myself. What do you think? Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.